What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. This one, again, I feel like I've been saying this so much recently, but it's another one that's a little bit different. I recently got a new camera mount, so my nice camera has replaced my webcam, but also with that new mount allows me to do something I wanted to do for a while, which is unboxing videos. So I just have this Last Night on Earth McFarlane Batman, and then also I have the Omega from Last Night on Earth McFarlane Batman, the DC Multiverse. I just hit my mic, wow. The DC Multiverse figures, and so I'm very excited to get into these, to unbox these. I also have some Sly Cooper and Array pop, but I think I'm gonna make that a separate video whenever I get into those and do those. So for these videos, I think the way that I'm gonna try to film them and edit them is that I'll do these little intro things showing what I'm unboxing, and then I'll cut to hopefully an overhead shot of me attempting to successfully unbox these, and then probably cut to a third portion at the end where I'm sitting down and talking about the figure more after I've got it out of the box. So hopefully that's how I'll be able to cut them all together. If these I think are one of the types of videos I'm going to be trying to constantly improve and figure out the best way for me to do them. Also, my setup is still kind of evolving as I get different lights and try different things with filming. So of course, if there's any tips or things that you would like to see with any of my videos, but especially the unboxing ones and things like that, be sure to let me know. But yeah, with that, I think we'll go ahead and transfer into the overhead shot. All right, we have here the DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Omega figure. Has, as you can see, the collector build Bane. So this is the fourth one, I believe. The other three are it's Batman, Wonder Woman, and then Scarecrow. I went to GameStop to grab these. The GameStop that I went to did have the other ones. They had Scarecrow and Wonder Woman, but I unfortunately only have so much money, so I could not grab those yet. But I'm very excited to get into this. This is the first unboxing that I've done, so it'll be interesting. Very excited though. Okay, so so I have some scissors, as you can see here, but I also felt like I should maybe keep it more in style, and I have some batarangs with me that I thought would probably be pretty fitting for this unboxing. So also, I meant to say it in the intro, but if at the beginning you heard a loud fan, that was my PC because it was being obnoxious. So, it comes with a trading card inside I'll get that out in a second. That is very cool though. There's a stand in there too. What is this? So we have Omega himself here. I don't know how secure he is in there, so we can get him out. We'll use this batarang. Where did I put it? Sorry for the obnoxiously loud plastic. Look at this. Look at how fitting this is. Oh, it just broke. I didn't even have to use the batarang. Put that up there. But that plastic is certainly something. Wow. Sorry for how loud that probably is. Oh my goodness. So we have him. I should probably pay attention to the framing of the camera more. So, wow. Okay, this is, I have to confess too. So this is the first time I'm just now starting to buy figures like this, more action figures again. I mean, I obviously had a ton of action figures, growing up, but recently, and whenever I started collecting comics and getting into collectibles, I guess, and stuff, I was buying a bunch of statues. Really, I have Hot Toys in my setup behind me, as you can see in the intro in my other videos, but this is the first time I'm buying figures like this and getting into this now, and I'm very excited. And this figure is amazing so far. I'll talk more about him whenever I talk generally at the end. I guess I should continue the unboxing for now. So we'll get the legs of Bane out of here so we can, have those out of the package. Oh my goodness. I should probably, I'll probably cut edit to get all of this stuff out, and then I'll get also the card and the pedestal, and I'll get him posed. So as you can see, we have the stand that you can use to prop him up. It's got it's a black on black DC symbol. I don't know if the camera is catching that. You have the Omega figure himself, which is really cool. I'll talk more about him in a minute. You have two hands for him, which is dope. You have the two legs for Bane to build Bane whenever you get the other figures. And then you have this trading card, which I think is really cool. Is probably one of my favorite things in the pack, and I actually wasn't expecting it. And it has even information. I don't know if the camera will focus long enough, but it's got source. If the camera focused, I'm sorry if you haven't read Last Night on Earth, there's a spoiler in there, but it has his height, his weight, and kind of some bio and a data file about him. So yeah, that's really cool, and I really like that. I think that is pretty sick. So yeah, that's all for this one. I now am gonna get into unboxing this bad boy, the DC Multiverse Batman, but I'm gonna get all this stuff out of the way and then I'll cut to opening this. Okay, so we are back. I'm back with the DC Multiverse Batman Last Night on Earth McFarlane Toy collectible. So let's get into this one. The top one has already been cut. We have now the side one, flip it over. This is one of my favorite Batman images, so the packaging on these has been really great for me. I'm a huge Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Jonathan Glapion, and FCO Placencia, creative team for Last Night on Earth. Huge fan of all of them, and of course Danny Mickey, whenever he took over for Glapion on inks during the New 52 run. I'm a huge, I don't know if it's shown up, but I'm a huge Snyder Capullo Batman fan. Got that 0 year tattoo, of course. But yeah, getting into this. So again, this is the Batman version. I love this suit. Is one of my favorite looks for Batman. So I honestly, I would love to cosplay this at some point. What's the best way for me to kind of get this? Okay, can I? Maybe? Does that do anything? We shall see. Okay, that gets one of them. That gets the other. I think that does. That frees him. Let's go. All right, just get his shoulders out of there. Oof. So yeah, we have this Batman. As I was saying, this is one of my favorite looks for him. I love the straitjacket. I love all these straps on the back there. So we'll go ahead and put him to the side for now. Get the rest of these accessories. Of course, he comes with this police baton that he uses to help escape from Arkham whenever he's going on his rampage. So we have that. We have, of course, which honestly, I was not really looking forward to this part. I mean, like, Joker's cool, and Joker's head, like, being in a, I don't know if I can get that in the right angle for the camera, but this honestly, like, up close, we'll see how well the camera ends up focusing on it, and it's not doing it very well, but honestly, this accessory, this looks very nice. This looks a lot better than I was anticipating, and more hyped on that than I thought, because I also Joker's admittedly one of my least favorite portions of Last Night on Earth, but that's okay. He looks very cool, and of course is a pretty needed accessory for the look that you get here with this Batman. And then of course you have the hands of Bane. All right, so I just went ahead and got everything out of that set and got to this. So you have, of course, the Batman who comes with the baton, which I've already put in one of his hands. You've got the two heads, the Joker in his lamppost, and then Bane as a part of the build of Bane, and then of course the two fists for him. So I have half of the figures that I need to be able to build Bane, so that'll be pretty exciting to get the rest. And of course you have this trading card, the stand with the DC black on black. The trading card has a little data on the back of this Batman. Of course, like I was saying before this image, one of my favorites of Batman from any run, but the Snyder and Capullo stuff especially, fantastic. So love that, great stuff there. So now with both of those out of the box, I'll go ahead and cut to talking about each of them individually, what I like, articulation, kind of overall review and thoughts, I guess, to wrap it up and for the end. So we'll cut over to that. All right, we're back with these two figures. So again, I have the Omega and the Batman from Last Night on Earth. I really love both of these a lot. So starting with the Omega first, I think this one is definitely the one that is my favorite of the bunch. I love this suit design a lot. It's one of my favorite bat suits. The articulation on this figure is really, really good. Even like his toes, you can move his toes, which I was not expecting. I didn't think that would be something. But overall general like arm movement, I'm really impressed with the arms and the hip joints kind of, and then also the knee with those two there. So there's really a lot of, he feels very good and very easy to move around, and you can put him in a lot of dynamic poses. His hands, of course, and then he has the two hands that he comes with as well. So you have those fists there that you can have instead of, you know, this one where it's kind of open and grabbing, and this other one that can also be holding something if you have any accessories. So yeah, great, really good articulation. The paint on him looks great. I just love the design of him a lot anyways. So yeah, big fan of this. I love the short cape. I think it's really cool. So this figure is definitely a big win for me. Love it a lot. And then onto the Batman one. Again, this is another one of my favorite looks for Batman. I love the leather straps that are flowing here. They're kind of hardish. You can't really get them to stay completely like furled out. I don't think. You probably have to have something holding them if you're trying to take a picture or something, anything like that. Again, same as the Omega, he's got pretty good articulation. Even still, his toes, I believe, yeah, even his big boot toes can be moved. So that's pretty cool. Again, just a really solid build, solid quality. He's got his baton in his hand, and then of course I don't have him in there yet, but this Joker, which I was trying to get to focus earlier, and it's probably, let's see if it does now. But this is I again am very impressed with this Joker head in the lamppost jar. So yeah, both these figures, very hyped on both of them. Glad that I got them finally. Been wanting them for a while. And yeah, I think that just about does it for this unboxing video, this first one. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, be sure to follow me on Twitter at APBatman with 2 T's is my personal Twitter. You can follow me there. And then you can also find me at Batman Files, which is my Batman account, posting all my Batman content and stuff like that. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like down below. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and turning that notification bell on. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. And thank you again for watching, and be sure to tune into the next one. Later.